The controversy over evolution and religion being taught in schools is a hard-fought battle that still stirs up commotion. We have asked the staff and students of High Tech High School in ACT to tell us their standpoint on evolution and religion, theory versus faith. Here are their thoughts. As you can see, the controversy still lives today.
Formerly, I was a science teacher, so I taught Darwin's theory of evolution in my biology classes. I think it's a theory that has to be addressed in class. Whether or not a student believes in it or believes in creationism is immaterial. I think all students need to address it and at least have a working knowledge of the topic.
Yes, because it's just like you want to know where you come from, so why wouldn't you feel comfortable just learning about the past?
Definitely a fact. There have been too many recent discoveries of civilizations that existed years and years and years ago that proved to the fact that we evolved from somewhere. It's not something that someone just put into a book and made it up and everybody else followed and said, okay, you know what, let's go with what this guy says. There's just been too many findings to prove that we have evolved from something lesser to where we are now.
I consider it a theory because theories are based on many years of experiments and research, and fact is, like that the sun comes out every day, and that's not something that we have to research or do an experiment to prove. And the theory is based on things that have been, based on scientists' work that has been done over many years. So I believe it's a theory.
Well, I consider it a theory because there's no way quite to prove it except for trial and error, and we haven't been documenting it long enough to see it evolve.
I like to say it's a fact because if you think about it, natural selection is what helps an animal, like for instance an ape, from an ape to a human. And so I think it's a fact.
Fact. I agree, it's fact.
Theory.
Because there's a lot of proof for it. So if you have the proof right there before you, why would you believe it?
I agree. It's there's hard evidence proving that evolution's real. So
I feel like I really don't have proof how everything started. Something has to build off something.
Evolution.
Same.
Why? Because there's scientific facts proving that evolution happened.
Man is special, and I think God created him special. I don't think he emerged from an ape or a chimpanzee. I think God created him special.
Well, it's a good question. I believe in the creation of man because me and my family, we're Roman Catholic, and yeah, that narrows it down, love.
No.
Why?
Because I'm an agnostic Jew, but I believe in evolution, and my parents are the same way, and it just doesn't feel right. Because we believe in the Old Testament, and the Old Testament says that God created man, but evolution sounds so much simpler, and it makes much more.
No, I think you need to believe in either of them and not have to change your beliefs based on facts.
No, because science and religion are two completely different things.
I'd say no. No, because you can only believe in one thing dealing with a specific subject. Like you can say, well, water freezes at 32, and then believe that water doesn't freeze at 32. So what may be written in scripture in certain religions, you have to believe in that. You can't believe that. Both.
Well, I wasn't a
Catholic school, so they kept telling me Adam and Eve was created first. But in science class, they said the dinosaur came first. So it's a little tricky. Don't know.
I believe God, big man upstairs, created us in, what was it, 7 days. Created a little bosom for us, and on from there, he just created us.
Creation of man and religion, I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and whether people agree or not, it should just be expressed and it should just be told and taught, just for people to have that knowledge in them.
Because they don't want kids to be influenced and pick a side, and then they become they discriminate against people with different ideas and stuff, right?
Yeah. Schools and government and society in general always has these certain rules that are meant to be followed, and it's not always for the benefit of everyone, but it's for the good of everyone.
Because some people believe in something else, and they don't want to really start a little controversy in between all of them.
I agree. Controversy could start if someone teaches something that someone doesn't believe in, then goes and tells their parents, and everything starts.
Yeah, it's just to avoid problems between everybody else.
I think the reason why it's not taught in schools is because people are stubborn and they're forcing their opinions down on the children. So I mean, that's really the reason why. It's our own selfishness to our own stubborn ideas.
Okay. I'm terrible acting, guys. I'm gonna laugh I'm sorry, this was me. Is that I was so stupid?
Sorry, are you
Okay, another question.
Hello, that's a good question, Dolphins.
Where do you believe we came from?
Monkeys.
And that's Darwin's.
Theory of